There is a building just south of Seattle, visible from I-5, that I've been curious about for years. For a long time, this was my only relationship with it. A gray flash. A horizontal mystery tucked into the trees of Federal Way that reminded me of some sort of lair from an old James Bond film. I think that's how most people know it. It's a landmark that you wonder at for a moment, but assume the answers are out of reach or not worth searching for. You just pass it, wonder for a second what it is, and then it's gone. Well, I'm here to tell you it's worth the exploration. This is, in fact, not a lair, but an old headquarters for the company Weyerhaeuser. It was completed in 1971, designed with the purpose of sitting within the landscape rather than standing out from it. The architect, Edward Charles Bassett, and the landscape designer Peter Walker weren't just building an office, they were manifesting a philosophy. It may help to understand that Weyerhaeuser is a timber company, and one, from what I can tell, that is quite responsible about its relationship with the environment. They wanted a headquarters that reflected their principles. When you get up close, it's easy to see why people might call this a brutalist building. It's got the concrete, the uncompromising geometry, the massive scale, all the things that people associate with brutalism. It feels like the plants are taking over what was once a pure concrete statement. However, that doesn't take into account the intention of the plants. This was the plan, not an invasion. Every feature here was designed to serve the landscape. The terraces themselves are planters. It was meant to be a symbol of corporate responsibility, a forestry company showing that industry and nature didn't have to be opposites. And, whether that was marketing or true idealism, the result is undeniably beautiful. Material is important to the experience of this building. From a distance, it makes it feel like it's one cohesive object, and up close is no different. The attention to detail makes it feel like its own world. The planners chose things that would age with the land, not against it. You can see here that the benches and the trash cans are made from the same material as the pathway itself. Personally, I feel like the term liminal gets thrown around a little bit too much nowadays, but there are areas here that do feel quite liminal. The repeating patterns as you walk up the stairs and find yourself in another hallway that looks just like the one you came from. There's an order here that feels almost uncanny. When a space is this empty, it does feel liminal. It's a place between functions. It's waiting for a new purpose that has yet to arrive. Now, I can't go inside. To be honest, I probably shouldn't be this up close and personal with the exterior, because the building is not currently in use. Since Weyerhaeuser moved its headquarters to downtown Seattle in 2016, this campus has been in a state of quiet transition. It's closed now, locked. But as we look in, it feels like the building is quietly looking back. It feels like eye is peeking out of a bush. It was designed so that workers inside were never truly separated from the trees and light. It's the same belief we see in modern campuses like Apple Park. The idea that light matters, that access to green space is a form of care and not just efficiency. It's hard not to see Weyerhaeuser Headquarters as a relic of a failed idea, but I like to think of it more as a snapshot. It's a reminder that design can hold values, that a building can be in conversation with nature and not an argument against it.